And well-wishers of VDC College, Higher Institute of Religious Sciences, and my dear students, I am extremely happy this evening to very briefly present a kind of annual report of VDC College, and this will give you a very brief and quick record of what we have gone through during this academic year. The CRI Brothers Institute, originally known by this name, was established in 1967 for the theological and pastoral education of the religious brothers of all the congregations of brothers in India. And very interestingly, it is entering its 55th year in June 2021. And this property was bought for 52,000 rupees in 1967. In 1981, they raised this CRI Brothers Institute into VDC College of Theology, and in 1989, it was affiliated to Dharmaram Vidyakshetram, and we started inviting the religious sisters to study in this institute. And the academic year of 2019-2020 came to a close in a hurry on 19th March 2020 with a simple graduation ceremony. We apologize to the students of last year. We could not have it in a grand way due to the arrival of COVID-19. For the new academic year 2020-21, everything was set in place to start in the first week of June 2020. And you know what happened all over the country. And therefore, we had a very simple inaugural ceremony. Brother Joseph Fernando, FSC, was transferred to Dindigul, Tamil Nadu, after 1 year of service to the VDC College as the financial administrator. Then Brother Annual Raj SG took over as the controller examination this year. Along with him, we have Brother Paul Raj, who took over as the principal, Brother Albert FSP as the librarian, and the Edward Francis continued as the director or the animator of the college and as administrator, doubling up. We thank all the retired staff, especially Brother Joseph Fernando, who moved back to his congregation, and all other our helpers for their selfless service to this college for many years. So we thank them for their service and wish them a very happy retired life. Miss Selvi, Mr. Edwin, Mr. Bahadur, and Miss Baby, who retired and have gone back to their respective places. In the month of April, June 2020, the three staff of VDC College kept working night and day to complete the documentation work which was requested by the Congregation for Catholic Education, Rome. So finally, after 3 months of hard work, the documents were submitted to the sacred congregation through Dharmara Vidyakshetram in June 2020. For the year 2020-21, we have 49 students, out of which 7 sister students and 42 brother students. We have from 10 different congregations. The FSF stands for the Holy Family Brothers, CSC for the Holy Cross Brothers, SG for the Montfort Brothers, SSJ for the Sacred Heart of Jesus Brothers, MMB, Malabar Missionary Brothers, FSP, Society of St. Patrick, FBS, Franciscan Sisters of Bonsuckers, MSI, that is Missionary Sisters of Immaculate, CIC, very fondly and popularly called Pondi Blue, then Madurai Blue, Madurai Blue, sorry Sister Satya, thanks for the correction, and the Pious Disciples of Divine Master, PGDF. So that makes up our college, 49. And they are here, the different batches, the first year, second year and final year students. During the second year, the students normally go for a social exposure program. And this year, this academic year, we could not do that. But the college faculty was very innovative and creative to really convert this online class program and the days that were lost in the lockdown to convert that into COVID-19 social exposure program. Hence, all the students, especially the second year students, were asked to visit either the migrant centers or center for isolation or hospitals or the migrants on the road or the COVID-19 recovered patients, etc. as part of their study. A special questionnaire was designed and they had to meet all of them, and this was part of their study and exposure program, which they found it very useful, though some male superiors were more frightened than the students. They were very anxious and they were worried due to various reasons. But we are very thankful to them for your understanding and collaboration. Once they were back in the college restarted the on-site face-to-face classes in the month of October after a little break, and all the students and professors were following the standard operating procedure SOP of the college as well as the government of Karnataka. So we especially thank all the professors who took extraordinary trouble to design online classes, online evaluation and online examinations. It was very demanding for the staff here to creatively design all these at a very short notice. This academic year, the college is very happy to share that we organized 5 national and international webinars. There was a very good participation from many quarters, including nearly 1,000 participants in one of the webinars, and some participants from other parts of the world, almost from 9 countries, attended this webinar on COVID-19, COVID-19 spirituality, COVID-19 education, impact of online education, etc., etc. You see some of those photos there. What is very significant is that some seminars or webinars were organized by the students themselves. They planned and they organized as a training for them for their future. So VDC also organized many webinars for priests, religious, for the college and school teachers, and for the students of various classes of different schools in India as part of their training program. This academic year, the college revitalized or refurbished its own website and has made it very functional. www.vidyartheecollege.in. The application forms for the bachelor's degree and the licentiate degrees can be downloaded from this website. I am sure some brothers and sisters who have come here today, you will download this application form and start applying. I am already happy to announce we have the first student has applied for his licentiate program last week, and I wish to announce Brother Johnson of the St. Michael Brothers of Coimbatore is the first application that will go into the history of Vidyarthi College. I suggest that we give a good clap. And most of those who are clapping also, you are willing, ready to apply for this. The college is very active in its official Facebook. The college also has its own YouTube channel, Vidyarthi College CRA, in which many of our own students have posted their YouTube programs. This is something very important I want to share with you. We are happy to share with you the good news that Vidyarthi College has been raised into a higher institute of religious sciences, HIRS, by the Congregation for Catholic Education, Rome. And this enables our college to offer from this academic year, starting June 2021, licentiate degree program, that is masters, or you call it otherwise MTH program, and consequently in the coming years a doctoral program too. And from now on, the Vidyadeep College will be known as Higher Institute of Religious Sciences, offering bachelor's degree and licentiate degree. And we received last month the degree from Rome, and you see the degree there. It is in Italian and Latin as a Higher Institute of Religious Sciences. And I wish to thank at this moment Brother Edward Francis, Brother Manuel Raj, Brother Albert, and all those others, the professors who have helped us to reach this stage, including the former directors, former principals of Vidyadeep College, some of whom are present here. I want to place on record their services towards this effort. This higher institute is offering 3 areas of specialization in the licentiate program. 1, licentiate in consecrated life. 2nd, licentiate in Christian education. And the 3rd, licentiate in Christian leadership. All these 3 are very unique that is going to be offered here. It is not offered in any other theologians in India. We have very specifically and uniquely designed this program to make sure that the religious priests, religious sisters, and religious brothers in India who are largely involved in educational ministry and education leadership can make use of this opportunity to attend this program. The laity and others are also welcome to join this. You will get more of this information in our college website. In the month of February, March this year, the 3rd year students of theology presented and defended their thesis. As per the requirement, the final year students are expected to write a thesis under the guidance of a moderator, and they had a defense this year. We had about 7 external examiners, some of whom are present here. I wish to thank them at this moment. The presentation program ended with a very meaningful ceremony of sending forth, presided over by Dr. Sister Paul Raj SG and Brother Dominic Marak. We thank them for their presence here. Faculty seminar was organized by the 1st year students in the beginning of March this year. They organized a symposium on the topic Philosophizing with the Philosophers Today. 25 students presented papers on various Indian and Western philosophers. The students themselves organized and moderated this program. All the presenters were given certificates and everyone appreciated their active participation. The final year students who are graduating today, they wrote their comprehensive written exam on 10th March. Yesterday, they all appeared before a very tough panel of 5 professors for a 1-hour comprehensive viva exam. I am sure they all feel very relieved and free. The marks they will not get today or tomorrow. So till then they can be very relieved. During the last 3 years, and this is something very important, they have so far studied 85 subjects in philosophy and theology and Bible, which amounts to 2,700 hours of intensive learning. It is not an ordinary achievement, it's a really incredible achievement. I think they deserve a big round of applause from all of them. Because during these 3 years, it has been a very intensive course, very intensive. I wish to congratulate them for their stupendous effort and for their excellent cooperation. On behalf of all the staff here, I wish to thank the present 3rd year students for their excellent collaboration. Despite the pandemic context this year, we were one of the very few theologians who started the college on time and ended before time, thanks to their collaboration. We thank God for this academic year 2020-21. Special thanks I wish to place for the Edward Francis, the animator of CRI Brothers Institute, for the Annual Raj SG, the controller examination, for the Albert, patrician brother, the librarian, all the professors both visiting and permanent professors, some of whom are present here, all our collaborators, the co-workers, the non-teaching staff, many of whom are present here, the backroom boys and girls, the kitchen staff, the gardener, the driver, the watchman, all of them. Finally, I thank all of you, our well-wishers, friends, and our sympathizers for your presence here today. Especially I wish to thank Brother Amalan, Brother Annual Raj SG, Brother PJ George SG, the provincial, Sister Paul C, our permanent faculty professor, Brother Yesudas NS SSJ, who is not present here, Father Ambrose, the director of Holy Childhood, who is a permanent faculty member, Father John Baptist, who is the director of NBCLC, Brother Matthew CMSF, the provincial of Bangalore province, Sister Deepa, who has been a constant support for us, currently principal of Sacred Heart College, HAL, Sister Mocham, who is not present here, I don't know whether she is present here, the provincial of Baptist sisters, and all the other sisters, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence is the former principal of Aloysius Degree College and St. Joseph's College of Commerce, and his wife, Mrs. Lima Lawrence, a very famous maths teacher in the St. Anne's School and College here. Brother Dhanraj, Brother Vincent, the director of the Montfort Spirituality Center, Brother Lawrence Joseph SG, the former Vicar General of Montfort Brothers, Brother Augustine Novello, Brother Jenny Kuriakos, the principal of Lake Montfort School, who is there at the back, Brother Victor Das, currently the principal of Montfort College, Brother Darwin Joseph, Brother Darwin Joseph, Marianist brother, who is our faculty, who will be teaching next year, who is present here, and all those priests who are here, who are helping us in our Eucharistic ministry, Brother Bhaskar and other Holy Cross brothers, sisters from our student communities, the Bonsakar communities, the CIC sisters, PTDM sisters, parents of Sister Satya, Brother John Paul, relatives and then brothers of Brother Ashok Paul Raj, the relatives of other brothers who are here, our collaborators, Mrs. Muller, Ms. Geeta is not here, Ms. Regina, Mr. Dayal, Mrs. Bhavani, Mr. Paul, and the others who are busy working in the kitchen, and all other brothers, sisters, fathers, friends, and well-wishers. A big thanks to all of you for your presence here, for your continued support to the Catholic College. Thank you very much and God bless.